don't know if you've seen her on the telly today, folks. I've had her on the channel before, but it's a while ago now. She's not been on television for a while. Penny Lancaster. That's it. That's Rod Stewart's latest squeeze. I say latest because you never know when he's finished. Rod. It's about the third or fourth wife, the eighth or ninth girlfriend, but he's had a few kids with this one. Mind you, he's had kids with all of them. She's with him at the moment, and she's been on telly today, just talking the usual drivel. She's someone else that I'm not keen on. I know some of you might like her, but she does my head in. She talks crap just like Rod. I think it's rubbing off on her. I really do. You know she's a special constable. If you didn't know, you've not seen her on television, because she rams it down your throat every time she's on there. She lets you know what she's doing. You would think she's almost like a Superman or a Spider-Man. You'd think she's got extra powers. She's unbelievable. She was saying today, I love the job. I really, really love it. It's great. What was she said? I put the bins on for this. Some of the things she said, I thought, what on earth are you talking about, woman? She said, she said. They said, Penny, you was called upon, wasn't you, when the sad death of the Queen and also King Charles's investiture? Oh yeah, she said, I was. She said, I'm a big royalist anyway. I love the royal family. I thought she's going to tell us who she's met with Rod, and she never told us that. She spared us that one. She normally tells us, but she didn't. I thought she'd say the old, I knew the Queen well. She left that one at home. She parked that one. No, she said, she said, when we got the call on our personal emails and we heard the Queen had fallen. Queen had fallen. Obviously, that's how it's been typed. Some of that, a load of cack. She said it was all hands on deck. They needed us all to do extra shifts. We knew a lot of people had come into the capital. We knew we might need to be there the day that they buried her when all the cortege went through and everything. She said, but I loved it. I really loved it. She said, but I love policing. I love everything about it. And somebody said to her, one of the panellists on the show, well, are you not worried at the moment, with this big knife culture we watched just gone on with the conclusion of the trial and the sentencing and people carrying knives? Oh no, she said, I love all that. She said, it adds to the excitement. And I thought, adds to the excitement knowing people might be carrying knives and you might get stabbed. She said, she said, I love it all. I love all that about policing. She said, it's like these vulnerable people. There's a lot of bridges in London and I'm often patrolling on the bridges, where there could be suicides and people really not bothered whether they want to live or die. I love all of that. And she said, I love it, vulnerable women. We do a lot with vulnerable women that think they're being watched or followed home and this, that and the other, or they might be suffering from beatings and whatever, at the hands of bad spouses or bad partners. I love all of that. And I thought, what kind of drivel are you talking? Who likes the thought of people killing themselves or people being stalked or beaten up? What else did she say? They said, and Rod, he's very much into his potholes still, and he's got a bit of a crusade against potholes. He loves doing it. He's done a bit of filling in. Have you been with him? She said, no. But he is keen on filling potholes in. The trouble is, he doesn't have enough time with his busy schedule. She said, but he does bits when he can locally. She said, and I do bits. What did she say? She said, I do. What did she call it? She said, I do a lot of the, shearing of the hedges, the long hedges on the roads there. I do shearing of the hedges, and they pictured a tractor with the big shears on the side. She said, I do a lot of that. We're local heroes in our community for what we do, me and Rod, she said. And the woman said to her, do you shear the hedges? Oh, no, I don't shear them. I just sit in the cab. I thought, whoever's doing the work will think, how on earth did a copper... What have I got her next to me for? She's doing nothing other than wittering on like she does. Like I do, to be honest. I do that as well. But I wouldn't want to sit wittering on to somebody while they're cutting the edges. I'll just let them get on with it. But she thinks she's a local hero because she sits in the cab while somebody does the work. I mean, she might be hiring the tractor, or Rod might with all his wealth, but still, if they are doing it, they're only doing it to be talked about, and to be talked about as local heroes, as she put it. So, Rod, filling potholes in, cutting the edge road, that's what I'm looking for, cutting the edge roads down, in the country roads near where they live, they're both local heroes. But you can shove your local heroes all the way up your